We're making this earring, flowery earring with chain. Okay, we'll be needing long ruler, we need our Ankara fabric, we need chalk, tape rule, chain, hook, plier, needle, UHU gum, and a zigzag scissors. You can always use your regular scissors if you don't have zigzag scissors. So the first thing we are doing is to mark out a particular point that we'll be using to place our measurements. Okay, there we have it. Then we have the length of the fabric, which is, for this very one, you can always use any length of your chest, but for this we're using 23. All right, so we'll be having 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches here. That's the breadth. I believe you can see this. Yes, 1.5 inches, the breadth, and yes, the breadth here as well. Can we see that? 1.5 inches. So we connect the lines using a long ruler, depending on the measurements you're using. So you use whatever you're comfortable with. So we connect the lines, and the next thing we're doing is to cut. So set this aside, the cutting using our zigzag scissors, right? Oh, there's some error there. Please be careful the way you cut, please. Ensure you're following what you have ruled. Okay, the ruled out or marked out. What you have marked out, just follow it and get a nice cut of it. Okay, so the next thing we are doing is we'll be getting a thread to string our needle in. We'll get a thread, yes, then we string it into our needle and we continue from there. Okay, so we have our needle and thread ready. Ensure you tie the other end of your thread. Then what you do is just to sew. So you sewing front side rather, facing each other. Then you sew just this way. Right, so just sew this to the end. I believe you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so get this to get to the end. So if you discover that your cutting is not straight, just try and trim it and let it be straight. Trim it and let them be equal. Okay, so after that, this is what we have. So we'll then turn to the front. We turn to the front and we begin to do running stitches. So just let this lap on this side or on this side, depending on your choice, whichever you want. So I prefer it lapping here this way. So we do running stitches. Running stitches is done, you insert this, you let there be a long space, a bit long, then you sew. So as you're doing this, you discover that the fabric will be gathering itself. It will be, can you see, it will be coming together by itself. You don't need to pull it. Of course, you still pull it when you're done, but for now you don't need to pull it. As you're just pulling your thread, it will naturally be pulling together. So we'll do that till we get to the end. Okay, so we continue with our running stitches. You can see that as you're doing it, it is gathering itself. As you're doing the running stitches, the fabric to gather itself. Okay, so we continue till we get to the last part. Okay, so and here we are. Bring it this way. So on getting here, you will need to pull this. You pull your thread so that the flowers will gather very well. Yes, your fabric will really come together to form the flower very well. So you can use your hand to adjust it. Yes, let it gather very well. Then the next thing you're doing is you insert your needle on one side, on one of the edges, then you bring it out at the other side, like the opposite side, this way. So, and you do this, okay? So you pull it and you continue that way. Just put it one side and bring it out at the other side of it. Just pick anywhere of your choice. This is just for us to make it firm there, so that we won't be having those rough parts showing everywhere. Just pick any side, pick anywhere at any time, and continue doing that till you are satisfied with what you have done. Okay, so if you feel you're okay with what you have done, you just tie it. So doing for the last time, then I'll tie it. Okay, so you bring it out on the other side, and for the tying you do this twice. Okay, and you just tie it, after which you have your thread cut out. All right, so if you check this other side, I believe you can see the way it looks. So this really will be going inside. Then you can just gum here. You use your glue to hold here, so that this fabric won't be pulling out. So if you're doing this, ensure to use a kind of fabric that you are ready to find the front and identify the back. There are some fabrics that you can't differentiate between the wrong side and the right side, so just do that. All right, so the next thing we're doing is we're picking a long needle and a gum, what's it called now, chain. So you open up one side, just pick one side, any side of your choice, insert your needle, ensure you make a loop there. Okay, good, a loop. Then you pick your chain, you open up one side of it. This very chain I'm using as opening, so you open up one side of it this way. Then the next thing you do is insert it into the loop you have made. Okay, this loop is not open enough. Ensure it is wide enough for you to see. Okay, so here, ensure it's wide enough for you to see, and you just insert this. Oh yes, you're not to put the gum there yet, because it will disturb your work. So you can just put your gum after doing this. So insert this here. Can you see it? Good. And close it up with your plier, please. If you want to use your hand for the closing, do well to do so. Okay, so ensure it is very well closed so it doesn't get open. Then you open up this other side of your chain as well. Open it up, okay, and have your needle to make another loop. Ensure that where you're having the loop is somewhat at the opposite side of the other one you've done. If not, your design will fall to one side. So ensure you adjust it well and pick where you want to use for this. All right, I'll be using here. So ensure you open this very well. Open it well, then insert the chain hole. That one has fallen off, so you just put it back. Good, and you insert it in the loop you have just made. Sorry, don't be distracted with the noise you can hear everywhere. It is still the lockdown season, so everybody is at home. People, of course, will discuss, people will have fun, so don't be distracted by that. Just concentrate on what we're doing. So here, we close it. After inserting it, we have it closed up. Good. So we have this done. Please ensure your closing is tight. If not, it would open up and get removed. So the next thing we are doing is we are picking our hook, open it somewhere, and locate the middle of the chain. This chain I have is actually countable, so I counted 13 of this. 1 2 3 4 13. So if you're counting it, you will need to count an odd number, so that by the time you insert your what's it called now, your hook, you'll be having equal sides. If it's not equal, then you didn't count it well, or you didn't place, yes, you didn't count it well. You have to recount and place it where it is supposed to be. I believe you can see this. Oops. So we're getting the midpoint, yes, which is this, and we insert this. Oh, okay, that means my opening is not wide enough. Open it more. So we get the middle and we insert it. This is basically the last thing we're doing, so we're done with this. We're so done. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, this is the 7th one. What's happening? Good. So here we have it. And we close this up. Our video is ready. Our earring is ready. Okay, yes, I believe you enjoyed this. I believe you like it. So like the video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that. Share with your friends, share our video with your friends. I believe you like it. Here it is. Our earrings are ready to be worn. Thanks for watching.